The original image of divine mercy, revered by millions today, is not the first attempt to depict St. Faustina's vision. In fact, it is the third version, created after earlier attempts fell short of capturing the beauty and grace she witnessed in her revelation. Why did Jesus himself request such an image to be painted? On a spiritual level, how can one piece of art be so important to the faithful? In 1931, Saint Faustina Kowalska experienced a profound vision of Jesus Christ. He appeared to her dressed in white, with one hand raised in blessing and the other pointing to his chest, from which two rays of light emerged. One red, symbolizing blood, and the other pale, representing water. If you enjoy content that helps you grow spiritually, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and join our community for more inspiration. Let's get started. These rays, he explained, signify his boundless mercy, offered to cleanse and sustain humanity. Jesus instructed St. Faustina to have this vision painted and shared, promising divine protection and grace to those who venerate the image. Determined to fulfill this divine request, she sought the help of Eugene Kasimirovsky, a painter tasked with translating her vision onto canvas. Completed in 1934, the first image was a labor of devotion, but failed to fully satisfy the saint. She later wrote in her diary about her sorrow upon seeing the finished work, lamenting that no artist could truly capture Christ's beauty. Despite her disappointment, Jesus comforted her, emphasizing that the power of the image lay not in its artistic perfection, but in the grace it carried for the faithful. This initial depiction of divine mercy became the cornerstone of a growing devotion, spreading through Poland and beyond. For many, the image transcended its physical form, becoming a symbol of hope, forgiveness, and trust in Jesus. It was venerated as a testament to his promise that those who trust in him would find refuge in his mercy. The story of this first image marks the beginning of a spiritual journey that continues to inspire believers worldwide. It invites reflection not on the flaws of human creation, but on the boundless grace that flows from Christ's heart. A message that resonates as strongly today as it did nearly a century ago. The task of bringing St. Faustina's vision to life was entrusted to Eugene Kasimirovsky, a skilled artist whose work began in 1934. Guided by her detailed descriptions, he carefully painted the image of Jesus Christ as she had seen him, a figure clothed in white, radiating two beams of light, one red and one pale. Yet, as the saint gazed upon the completed painting, her heart was filled with sorrow. "Who will paint you as beautiful as you are?" she wrote in her diary, revealing the depth of her disappointment. Despite Kasimirovsky's dedication, she felt that the painting could not truly reflect the divine beauty and mercy she had witnessed. When St. Faustina saw the picture, she felt an intense sorrow that reminded her of how little human art can do when compared to God's perfection. Yet her unwavering faith in Christ's reassurance that the power of the image lies not in its physical beauty, but in the grace it conveys, allowed her to press forward. This sacred image, born of a heavenly vision, carries a message of mercy that transcends the imperfections of this world. We all encounter moments in life when answers seem out of reach, and the weight of our struggles feels unbearable. That's when getting a better understanding and divine direction can give you hope and clarity. This is exactly what the secret of Jesus' apparitions offers, a path to clarity and peace through his revelations. This ebook goes into his prophecies and offers insight into what lies ahead. It's available for free in the pinned comment. Grab it now before the edition's gone. During this time, Saint Faustina found solace in the words of Christ, who reassured her of the spiritual significance of the image. He reminded her that its power did not lie in artistic perfection, but in the grace it carried. "For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways," as echoed in Isaiah 55:8, underscoring the divine purpose behind the imperfect human creation. The first image became a sacred symbol, inspiring devotion among those who sought to trust in Jesus. It was displayed in Vilnius, Lithuania, where it began to draw the attention of the faithful. Pilgrims came to pray before the image, seeking divine mercy and offering their lives to Christ. In response to their worship of the picture, many people said they had strong spiritual awakenings and miracles. But Saint Faustina kept pushing for a better understanding of what the picture was trying to say. She urged her confessor, Blessed Michael Sopocko, to ensure that the painting would fulfill its true purpose, to convey the boundless mercy of Christ and to invite the faithful to seek refuge in his heart. Sopocko, moved by the devotion surrounding the image, began to promote it more widely, laying the foundation for its eventual global recognition. The image, while imperfect in the eyes of its saintly witness, stood as a testament to God's promise of mercy and redemption. Its journey from Kazimierowski's studio to the hearts of believers marked the beginning of a spiritual movement that would grow in strength and reach across the world, one prayer at a time. Amid the chaos of World War II, the journey of the Divine Mercy image took a dramatic and sorrowful turn. While the original painting by Eugene Kazimierowski remained in Vilnius, devotion to the Divine Mercy message grew, even as Europe faced unimaginable suffering. In 1942, in the heart of this tumult, the Congregation of the Sisters of the Mother of God of Mercy decided to commission a new painting, recognizing the importance of preserving this sacred vision. The task was entrusted to Stanisław Butowski, an artist known for his meticulous attention to detail and ability to capture spiritual depth. Butowski set to work, following the guidance provided by Saint Faustina's descriptions of her vision. This second painting, completed in the same year, was a striking reimagining of the Divine Mercy image. Unlike the original, it included softer tones and an emphasis on Christ's radiant mercy. However, the painting's destiny was abruptly altered. During the Warsaw Uprising in 1944, the chapel where the image was kept became a target of destruction. The building, along with Butowski's work, was consumed by flames. The loss devastated the sisters, who had hoped this version would continue spreading the message of mercy to a suffering world. Keep in mind that a more complete comprehension of divine mercy is at your fingertips as you ponder the immense importance of this precious image. There is only a few copies of this free ebook, so be sure to download it today. At the same time, Adolf Hyla, a devout Polish painter, sought to fulfill a personal vow. Having narrowly survived the horrors of the war, Hyla approached the Krakow House of the Sisters with a proposal to create a new painting as an act of thanksgiving for his life being spared. Recognizing his devotion, the sisters provided Hyla with the descriptions of Saint Faustina's vision and the guidance of her confessor, Blessed Michael Sopocko. Hyla approached the task with reverence, crafting an image that emphasized Christ's divine compassion. This new painting stood apart from its predecessors. Hyla added a serene pastoral backdrop featuring meadows and bushes, symbolizing the renewal of hope and life in the midst of despair. The green hues evoked the calming promise of Psalm 23:2. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. The choice of this setting connected the faithful with the reassurance of mercy amid global turmoil. The image became a beacon for the faithful, displayed prominently in Krakow's Divine Mercy Chapel. Though the war raged on, this new version of the painting drew countless individuals seeking solace and renewal, affirming Christ's mercy during humanity's darkest moments. In 1943, as the turmoil of war persisted, the Divine Mercy image entered a new chapter in its history through the work of Adolf Hyla. This version, marked by its unique pastoral elements, quickly gained recognition, but the story did not end there. The Krakow congregation soon found itself faced with practical challenges. The original painting by Hyla was too large to fit the altar of the Divine Mercy Chapel. As a result, she offered to create a smaller version, which would become an enduring symbol of devotion. The new painting, completed in 1944, adhered closely to the descriptions provided by St. Faustina's visions, but adapted to the smaller scale required for the chapel's altar. In this version, Hyla simplified the background, removing the meadow and bush he had previously included, opting instead for a darker, more solemn setting. This change highlighted the figure of Christ, emphasizing the rays of pale and red light that emanated from his chest, which symbolized the water and blood flowing from his heart. As Jesus explained to Saint Faustina, these rays represent his mercy poured out for the salvation of humanity. This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins. Matthew 26:28. The completed painting was blessed on the second Sunday of Easter in 1944 by Father Andras, the confessor of St. Faustina. This day would later be established by Pope John Paul II as Divine Mercy Sunday, further cementing the image's central role in Catholic devotion. The smaller painting remained in the Krakow chapel, becoming a focal point for pilgrims seeking solace and spiritual renewal amid the devastation of the war. In the post-war years, as devotion to Divine Mercy grew, the smaller painting began to gain international attention. It was photographed and reproduced in religious materials, spreading the message of Christ's mercy to regions far beyond Poland. The simplicity of the image allowed it to transcend cultural and linguistic barriers, resonating with believers who saw in it the promise of redemption and forgiveness. Cardinal Adam Stefan Sapieha, who played a key role in preserving the Krakow chapel's spiritual mission, recognized the importance of this version of the painting. He ensured that it remained central to the congregation's efforts to promote divine mercy, establishing it as a universal symbol of hope and trust in Jesus. The wisdom shared through these timeless revelations holds so much for us to uncover. Take a moment to claim your free ebook today. Copies are running out, so don't wait. The theological depth behind the rays emanating from Christ in the Divine Mercy image reveals an intimate connection between his suffering and the salvation of souls. During one of St. Faustina's visions, Jesus explained the symbolism of these rays, describing them as streams of blood and water flowing from his heart at the moment it was pierced on the cross. One of the soldiers pierced Jesus' side with a spear, bringing a sudden flow of blood and water. John 19:34. This moment, preserved in the Gospel, encapsulates the fullness of his mercy, offered unconditionally to humanity. The pale ray, representing water, signifies purification and the cleansing of sin. It aligns with the sacrament of baptism, which washes away original sin and renews the soul. The red ray, symbolizing blood, points to the Eucharist, where believers partake in the body and blood of Christ as a source of spiritual sustenance and unity. Together, these rays form the foundation of the Church's sacraments, central to its mission of drawing souls closer to God's mercy. As the image became more widely venerated, Jesus' promises tied to its devotion began to touch lives across the globe. In her diary, Saint Faustina recounted Christ's assurance, "I promise that the soul that venerates this image will not perish. I also promise victory over its enemies already here on earth, especially at the hour of death. I myself will defend it as my glory." These words fueled the growth of the Divine Mercy devotion, inspiring countless believers to embrace the image as a beacon of hope and trust. The Divine Mercy Chaplet, also revealed to St. Faustina, became another powerful tool for connecting with Christ's mercy. Recited with unwavering conviction, it calls upon the atoning sacrifice of Jesus Christ for the salvation of humanity. For the sake of his sorrowful passion, have mercy on us and on the whole world. The chaplet became very famous, and people often prayed it together in front of the image of the Divine Mercy, which helped them feel an intimate religious relationship with it. Pilgrims visiting the Krakow chapel began to report miraculous healings and conversions attributed to their prayers before the image. These testimonies reinforced the belief that Christ's mercy, embodied in the image, was a living force capable of transforming lives and drawing humanity back into the embrace of divine love. The global spread of the Divine Mercy devotion gained unprecedented momentum in the years following the Second World War. As pilgrims carried the message across continents, the image became a cornerstone of faith in places far removed from its origins in Poland. Clergy and laypeople alike played critical roles in ensuring that the promises of Christ, as revealed to Saint Faustina, resonated with believers confronting the challenges of modern life. "Go into all the world and preach the gospel to all creation," Mark 16:15, echoed through this growing movement as the Divine Mercy image became a universal emblem of hope. Pope John Paul II emerged as a pivotal figure in this expansion. A native of Poland, he held a personal connection to her revelations and the image's significance. In 2000, during the canonization of St. Faustina, he officially established the Feast of Divine Mercy to be celebrated on the second Sunday of Easter, fulfilling a request that Jesus had made during his revelations. This act cemented the image and its message within the liturgical calendar, offering a dedicated day for the faithful to reflect on God's boundless mercy. This sacred message of mercy is a gift for all. For those seeking clarity and hope, our free ebook offers invaluable insights. Act fast, few copies remain. The impact of the Divine Mercy devotion extended to regions marked by political and social turmoil. Communities in Latin America, Asia, and Africa embraced the image, finding comfort in its promise of forgiveness and renewal. Stories of miraculous healings and spiritual conversions accompanied the devotion's growth, reinforcing its reputation as a channel for grace. Families displayed the image in their homes, treating it as a sacred reminder of Christ's presence and his promise to defend and protect those who trusted in him. If this message makes you think and you feel it connects with you, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Also, if you really want to support our work and help us keep creating valuable content, consider giving us a super thanks. Join this amazing community and don't miss any news. Technological advancements also played a key role in spreading the image. The printing of prayer cards, posters, and booklets made the Divine Mercy image accessible to millions. Missionaries distributed these materials, often accompanied by testimonies of lives transformed by prayer before the image. In the digital age, the devotion found a new platform. Online ministries shared St. Faustina's diary, guided chaplet prayers, and live-streamed novenas, ensuring the message of mercy reached even the most remote corners of the globe. The Divine Mercy image, now revered in countless parishes and private chapels, stands as a testament to the enduring relevance of Christ's message. It speaks not only to the faithful, but also to a world in desperate need of mercy, inviting all to step into the light of his redeeming love.